Hey everyone! Today I'm diving into one of my favorite subjects, geography. But not just any geography, I'm here to debunk 25 geography facts that you probably believed until now. Let's get started. First up, Mount Everest. We all know it's the tallest mountain in the world, right? Well, that's a lie. It's actually Mauna Kea in Hawaii if you measure it from its underwater base. Mind-blowing, huh? Next, the Great Wall of China. Visible from space? Not really. Astronauts confirm it's not easily visible without zoom lenses. It blends too well with its surroundings. Sorry, Great Wall? How about Africa being a country? Total lie. Africa is a continent with 54 diverse countries. Each one has its own unique cultures, languages and histories. Remember that next time. Australia being the only country that's also a continent. Nope. Antarctica is a continent too, with no permanent residents but multiple territorial claims. Guess Australia has some company. The Amazon rainforest producing 20% of the world's oxygen. Another lie. Most of that oxygen is consumed by the rainforest itself. The real oxygen champs are the ocean's phytoplankton. Keep that in mind. Here's a shocker. The Sahara Desert isn't the largest desert in the world. It's actually the Antarctic Desert, covering a whopping 14 million square kilometers. Well, way bigger than the Sahara's 9.2 million. Think the US is bigger than Canada? Think again. Canada covers 9.98 million square kilometers, more than the US's 9.83 million. Size does matter. Is the Nile the longest river? Lie. Recent studies suggest the Amazon River is longer, 6,992 kilometers compared to the Nile's 6,650 kilometers. Take that, Nile. Balancing an egg on the equator during the equinox? Pure myth. You can balance an egg any day if you're patient enough. Try it. Always thought the UK is super rainy. Well, places like Barcelona and New York actually get more rainfall annually than London. Go figure. The Eiffel Tower in Paris? Yes, but there are replicas all over the world, including China, Las Vegas and Tokyo. The real one is in Paris, though. Is Russia the coldest country? Nope. The coldest recorded temperature was in Antarctica at a bone-chilling minus 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 89. 2 degrees Celsius. Brr! The North Pole is on land? Not at all. It's actually in the middle of the Arctic Ocean, covered by drifting sea ice. Fun fact, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is the Leaning S building. Wrong. The Capitol Gate Tower in Abu Dhabi leans at 18 degrees compared to Pisa's 4 degrees. Pisa's got competition. Japan is just one island? Nope. It's made up of over 6,800 islands, with Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu and Shikoku being the main ones. Island hopping, anyone? The Dead Sea is the saltiest body of water? Not quite. The Don Juan Pond in Antarctica has a higher salt concentration. Who knew? California being the most earthquake-prone place in the US. Alaska actually takes that title. More earthquakes there than any other US state. Surprised? The Bermuda Triangle is a supernatural mystery. Scientific studies show it's mostly down to oceanic weather, strong currents and human error. Mystery solved. Florida is the southernmost US state. Actually, it's Hawaii. It's further south than any part of Florida. Bet you didn't know that. Antarctica has no time zones. Think again. It's divided by multiple scientific research bases operating on different time zones based on their home countries. Time flies. Mexico's in South America? Nope. It's in North America, along with the US and Canada. Central America is part of North America too. Geography 101. Iceland and Greenland names are totally opposite. Iceland is greener than its name suggests, while Greenland is mostly covered in ice. About 80%. Who named these places? No land at the South Pole. Unlike the Arctic, Antarctica is a continent with actual land beneath its ice. Amazing, right? The Great Lakes contain 20% of the world's freshwater. Not quite. They contain about 5%. The real leaders are underground aquifers and ice caps. Worth knowing. No place on Earth where you can stand in 4 states at once. The Four Corners Monument debunks that. You can stand in Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico and Utah all at the same time. Bucket list, anyone? That's it for today, folks. Hope you learned something new. Go out and impress your friends with your debunked geography knowledge. Until next time, keep exploring.